Welcome to Now Found. My name is Courtney Cohen. When is God? When is God? Is he sitting in some future time frame? When I pray and I don't hear an answer, has he heard me? Was he only active during the time that the scriptures were written and he's just gone silent for the last couple thousand years or so? When is God? A couple years after I received my diagnosis with type 1 diabetes, I was praying and I sensed very clearly from the Lord that he said the words, "I have healed you. I have healed you." As in, it's done. It's finished. Since he put that little ED on the end of the word heal, I felt like it was just a matter of moments before I would experience the physical manifestation of his spoken reality. I was healed. And yet, it's been about a decade since I heard those words. And in that decade, I have still had to check my sugar and go to the doctor multiple times a year for testing and take insulin to monitor everything and watch my diet. And I still face the daily manifestation of type 1 diabetes in my body. So what happened? Did God lie? Was he wrong? Now, since the way of words really matters to me, being a writer and an editor, I finally got around to looking up the actual tense of have healed. Now, stay with me for a minute, okay? So it's not past tense. It's actually called present perfect tense. And in this tense, it's referring to something that's not only just done, it's referring to something that has been started and is continuing on. Something that has been started and continues on. So that day when I heard God speak to me, "I have healed you," he spoke much more to me than just 4 little words. He spoke to me about a process of healing that was going to be taking place in my body over time. Now, could my suddenly moment come? Of course, I welcome it. Is God capable of healing? Absolutely. I've witnessed it. We have MRIs in our office to prove, to show the healing that has taken place in my husband's back. So I have physical proof. God heals. And yet with me, this is a process that I am working out with him, that he is working out in me. Albert Einstein is quoted as saying that time is an illusion. Time is this thread held between the physical and the spiritual realms. And then Ray Cummings said that to God, everything is now. Everything is now. God views it all the same. Future, present, past. He can see all of it simultaneously. Time is of no consequence to God whatsoever. This thing that tends to rule so much of our lives, it has no bearings on him. Now, we talk about the past and the future and how the present is the gift that we really need to live in. And you know, it's right. The past is something that's gone. The future is something that hasn't happened yet. Truly for us, everything is now. Now is all we ever have. This moment right here is the only thing that we can ever affect change within. And now is where the greatest meaning takes place. So while our experiences in the past will affect the now that we're experiencing, and our choices in the now moments will affect the experiences that we have in the future, everything that we have is right now. Everything is now. To God, all things, all circumstances are present reality to him. And to us, now holds everything of real value. So regarding the promise that God made to me, time is like a thread that separates me from experiencing this declared reality in my present reality. Isaiah 55 says, "For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. My word shall not return to me empty, but it shall accomplish that which I purpose and shall succeed in the thing for which I sent it. We don't have to fully grasp this concept. It's impossible even if we try. We simply need to trust that the promises that He has made, He will fulfill. He is faithful, and He has proven Himself faithful in the past and right in our present moment. We will see the manifestations of the promises that He has made in our own time realm, which right now stand outside of time. That is the kind of God we serve, a God who cannot be put into a tiny box, a God who stands outside of time, outside of any box that we can attempt to put Him in to contain Him. That is the reality of God. So when is God? He is now. He is past, present, and future. All of these things reside in Him. He is not bound by them. He contains them and allows us to experience time as a gift and as a way of experiencing this life that He has placed before us. My latest book is called The Sacred Shadow, and it is really an invitation to enter into this daily mystery in the here and now of God's kingdom, to look around us and see how is God manifesting Himself, His presence, His goodness right here. Looking and seeing that God is not distant and far away. He is here, He is present, He is now. You can find your copy at nowfound.org. You can also get more information at thesacredshadow.com. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Don't forget to go visit nowfound.org for more free resources. And always remember, you are never too lost to be found.